Okay. Hey everyone. Here I actually got a battle with TheKillerNacho. I was lucky enough to get one with him when I was on TPX not too long ago. And it was a pretty fun match, and figured regardless of the outcome, I really would like to post this battle with him, since he's, a really big YouTuber. He leads off with Uxie, and, or Uxie, whichever way you say it. Figured, okay, I'll get this thing to sleep, send in another poke to either set up or try and take it out. He gets the first turn wake up though, which doesn't really help me too much. I have not faced one of these guys in so long. I forget what it can and can't take. So I figured maybe I'll try and flare blitz it and take it out before I can set up rocks. But it lives pretty decently, and now unfortunately Darmanitan is asleep as well. So he's going to U-turn out. He gets the crit, which doesn't matter but so much, but now that Stealth Rocks is up, that's going to put me kind of low when I switch back in. Stayed in to hopefully wake up, but he goes into Melodic. I figured I'd send in Colts here and set up, but he has Dragon Tail, which I have seen quite a bit on Melodics. Dragon Tails me out to my Jellicent, and I figured, okay, he's just going to keep doing it, so I'm going to try and get a burn on it. Even though it may have Marvel Scale, a burn is, pretty good because it'll help negate leftovers and will slowly dwindle his, HP away. Anyway. So it gets switched back out to Colts here, and go for the Drain Punch just to get a little extra HP back. I know he can't really hurt me too much considering I'm max special defense, but yeah. Now I'm just going to go for Payback, hoping he might go for Scald again, but he goes for Dragon Tail, goes out to Bliss, which is actually pretty good for me because I carry Thunderbolt, and that's going to do a decent chunk to Melodic. And a lot of people don't expect all these special moves on Blissey, but it really does work wonders. And here's a key thing where he switched me out to Jolteon on that Dragon Tail. So now I can feel free to T-Bolt or sub up. I go for the sub just as the safe move. And he sends a Nidoking here. I was not sure if this would take it out, but nonetheless it's going to do a lot of damage. It's Hidden Power Ice with an Ice Gem. And pretty much the idea with that is, with the Ice Gem, it's kind of like having Ice Beam on Jolteon, where Hidden Power Ice is a bit, lower in its power than Ice Beam, and it usually gives you just enough oomph to go ahead and take out a Pokemon that would otherwise live at Hidden Power Ice. And anyway, so went ahead and subbed up, seeing what else he might do, thinking if he was predicting me to switch out, he might go for T-Spikes or something like that if he had it. He missed with Mega Horn with Heracross there, which is a big loss for him on that one, because that allows me to have a free sub up and to get another free hit. So he sends in Uxie here as Death Fodder. I'm just going to go and take it out, of course, because that's what it's there for, to be taken out. And sends Heracross back in, goes for the Night Slash, and it's here where he said he thought he actually had Pursuit on this one, but maybe it was another one he had or something like that. And I want to go into Colts here because I can resist the Night Slash and hopefully start setting up on him. So he goes into Yoda, which I love Sableye. It's such a cool Pokemon. And I know he's probably going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. Not too worried about it because I do have Shed Skin, and Will-O-Wisp, does miss, but unfortunately I do get hit that first try. Still not but so worried about it because I can just keep setting up here and wait for Shed Skin to take its effect, and then whatever else he switches into, I can hit pretty hard. He goes back into Melodic. Unfortunately, I don't get the Shed Skin ability, and this is not looking but so good. So I'm only going to be hitting him with moderate damage. I have 2 bulk ups, I think, 2 or 3. Hit him with Drain Punch just to get as much life back as I can before he Dragon Tails me. And goes back into Jolteon here. Now, here is where I kind of make a misplay. I made a real derp moment where, because for some reason I thought he had Landorus, and I was thinking, okay, I'm going to go for the safe move, so if he goes into Landorus, I'll, hit it harder with Shadow Ball than, I don't know, or could have gone for Hidden Power Ice, but I don't know. So yeah, it turns out he had Terrakion and not Landorus. I was multitasking at the time and just didn't pay enough attention. But send a virus back in here, and I'm going to put it to sleep and take it out with a Sludge Bomb. Which, in retrospect, thinking about it, it kind of didn't matter that I misplayed on that Shadow Ball, because even if I took out Melodic, he still would have come in with Heracross here and taken me out. So now that I look back on it, it kind of didn't matter but so much, unless I could have switched out into something else, but then that still would have left me open for something else to be taken out. Unfortunately, that Mega Horn from earlier took me down low enough to where Venusaur is going to be, easy to take out. Here, unfortunately, yeah, he goes for the Sword Stance. I pretty much knew I was screwed at this point anyway, but never know, you might get a crit or something like that. And now, of all times, the Shed Skin kicks in. So that would have been really helpful earlier in the game. He's going to go for close combat, and so now he's got a Sword Stance up and his Life Orbs, and it's just going to be wrecking my face. I sent in Jelly Belly, hoping that he might miss Stone Edge there, but he doesn't, and that's pretty much a good game. Because if he missed with that and I was able to hit him with a Scald, it would have definitely taken him out. And so yeah, now my Pokemon are just pretty much death fodder. Just Pokemon to be sent in to be killed by Blitz here. Now, this is also where I found out from TheKillerNacho that in 5th gen the sleep counter, I guess, is reset if you switch out a Pokemon that's already asleep and put it back in. So yeah, I was hoping for a wake up on that one, but then he told me about that part, and it was kind of sad. But oh well, you live and you learn. But that was a really great match. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully, I can have some more battles with him in the future. I really like the way he battles, and like to see different Pokemon being used. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.